Small things to a giant. Let's get it. Damn, feeling like a cold game. I remember when we used to spit that propane.
What's up, everybody? Red Dreaded Entertainment. It is finally the day we thought would never happen has come. Final Fantasy 15. It is finally here. I'm actually watching the live broadcast here of the release. Oh shit! Oops, that is. Okay, that's Shannon Elizabeth, and I'm using it in a reaction. It's not porn yet. Check my Walking Dead reaction. Anyways, let's move over here. Final Fantasy. I'm watching. Nope, right here live. They're actually doing a giveaway, or no, they're actually doing a live stream of what's going on right now. So I figured, and somebody was kind enough to let me know on Facebook, that gave me a good idea to celebrate Final Fantasy 15 Day. I love that shirt they're doing, actually. Let's go ahead and take a look at Final Fantasy 15 101 here and see what it's all about, and we'll talk about it for a bit afterwards. Here we go. Where is it? Rated T for teen. Wow.
This is a living, breathing world of fantasy based on reality.
I love it.
Breaking and cutting-edge technology. This is the ultimate action RPG, created for fresh faces to the series as well as longtime fans.
I would hope so.
This is the grand quest to reclaim your throne.
All right.
This is Final Fantasy 15.
Let's get educated.
Final Fantasy 15 is set in the war-torn world of Eos. You are Noctis, the crown prince of the kingdom of Lucis, and your quest is to seize back your homeland from the clutches of the menacing Imperial army, Niflheim.
Niflheim.
The king was found.
Sounds like nipple.
Noctis and his 3 loyal companions must embark on an epic journey of brotherhood, exploration, and action as they unravel Noctis' destiny and take up arms against the invading Niflheim Empire.
The prince!
Noctis is heir to the throne and the only son of King Regis. His dislike of the restrictions of the royal family and his casual attitude belies his strong desire to protect those around him. In combat, Noctis wields spectral weapons which he forges from thin air, a power possessed by those of his royal line.
Ah.
This is not the time to question your calling.
What? Bring it.
His friend Prompto is the life and
No, okay, he looks a little less,
Since teenagers, Prompto is a young man of common birth who finds himself out of his depth when tragedy befalls Lucis.
We go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Although he
I might stay with the English version.
His masterful gunplay makes Prompto a valuable ally during skirmishes.
Okay.
Prompto's favorite hobby is photography, and the photos he takes on your journey can be shared on social networks.
This killed it for me.
I dig it too.
Alright.
Gladio is Noctis' eldest companion, and his family has long served as the shield protecting the kings of Lucis. However, the bond Gladio shares with Noctis transcends that of a bodyguard and his liege.
I gotcha.
Gladio's strength means he can charge at the enemy's ranks and wreak havoc over a wide area. As a survivalist, Gladio will retrieve ever more useful items at the end of battles as his ability develops.
When you can't focus, I focus for you. It's my job.
It sounds like the dude from Gears of War.
Companions, who was raised alongside the prince,
strategist.
the advisor to the heir apparent.
I'll analyze what intelligence we have available to find us a way in.
When it comes to fighting, he wields dual daggers with deadly efficiency. Ignis can also mark multiple enemies on the field, setting up Noctis to warp strike each of them in succession. As the team cook, he crafts dishes that would impress any restaurant with their look, smell, and taste, while also offering stat bonuses to the party.
I've come up with a new recipe.
There is a strong supporting cast.
I might stick with the English version.
A complex and compelling story.
Okay.
The principal characters include Luna, Princess of Tenebrae, and lifelong friend of Noctis. She is also the youngest oracle in history with an inborn ability to speak to the gods.
Goddess of the seas, I beseech you!
Holy shit!
Fallen king of Lucis and his adversaries, Aeolus and Arden, Emperor and Chancellor of Niflheim respectively, provide the backbone to the overall story, filled with treachery, violence, and mystery. Final Fantasy XV's combat system offers an intoxicating blend of magic spells, summons, and real-time battle action.
This shit is so good.
User-friendly and with hidden depths, the system lets you strike not only with a vast array of hardware and magic, but to also exploit the skills and weaponry of your comrades. But don't forget to have a solid defense, where parrying, countering, and dodging your foe's attacks will also be key to victory. Using Noctis's unique warp ability, you can quickly get into the action with a long-range attack or deftly dodge incoming attacks. You can also warp out to safety to assess the battlefield or to regain precious health. For those who would prefer to slow things down while in the heat of battle, there's Wait Mode. While in Wait Mode, the player can freely target enemies, aim magic spells, select teammate abilities, and more. Pre-enter this time. Throughout your travels, you will also find and be able to purchase powerful weapons and accessories for Noctis and the gang.
Right.
You can map different weapons and magic to the D-pad, meaning they can easily switch during combat to suit your personal fighting style. Hell yeah! Last but certainly not least,
Hell yeah!
your choice of outfit can also support you in combat.
What?
His comrades can be fully customized with a range of
Thank
outfits.
God we can change those outfits. I did not know that. Okay, good.
Magic will be an important weapon in your arsenal, and is collected from elemental spots throughout the map.
Right.
It can be crafted and loaded into the inventory at a set amount of your choice. The more you invest into a specific magic type, the stronger and more effective it will become.
Fuck. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm getting hyped.
To give it special attributes.
You're on fire today.
What? You're up.
During Final Fantasy XV,
Ascension.
the party will earn ability points by leveling up and completing quests.
Well done, man.
These are used in the Ascension system to activate nexuses that will grant the characters new and exciting skills to aid you on your journey. Customize Noctis in the party to match your playing style. No
Summons.
Final Fantasy game would be complete without the power of summoned beings. In Final Fantasy XV, you can summon ferocious and awe-inspiring beings called Astrals. Seeking
Astrals.
them out and calling upon their powers will provide earth-shattering strength for your battles. The world of Eos is so epic that you'll need to do more than explore, only on foot. To enable your road trip of a lifetime, you have the most extravagant of cars.
But you can't take it for a little
Is that
test
Steve
drive,
Blum
Noct.
doing the voice
Regalia is your
right
main
now?
mode of transport and will allow you fast passage between major locations. But to get close to the action and explore in depth, you'll have to do so on foot. Or by a chocobo. Oh, and by the way, from a certain point in the journey, it'll be possible for the Regalia to fly.
This is awesome.
Hell yes.
Final Fantasy XV includes a plethora of side quests,
Yeah,
which are
this is so
available to you
annoying.
throughout your journey. Some will relate to the main story, giving information on other happenings in the world and insight into the many characters you'll meet along the way. Tipsters in the world give you the opportunity to carry out monster hunts to gain valuable experience and a cash reward. Your hunter rank increases as you complete these quests, which in turn allows you to undertake more challenging hunts with even greater rewards. Happy hunting! Havens are locations dotted throughout Eos where the gang can safely recuperate from the day's events. Make a camp at these locations and utilize Ignis's cooking skills to create delicious and stat-boosting meals.
He was like, food coma.
You will find the game just as
Really?
Usually
Okay.
Noctis and the residents of Lucis. This pinball game is fully playable in Final
Very
Fantasy
Shenmue-like.
and is also available to download now on
No
mobile devices.
shit.
Along with Justice Monsters 5, there are many other mini-games to discover and enjoy, such as fishing. Why not try your hand at catching the evening dinner?
You did good.
While exploring the vast realm of Eos, you will experience a world of wonder filled with beauty, tragedy, and excitement.
We should play again sometime.
Final Fantasy XV retains the legendary hallmarks of the Final Fantasy series, which has captivated players for nearly 30 years, while bringing you revolutionary gameplay, which has been developed with pioneering technology. Joined by your closest friends, take the wheel and embark on an epic adventure to fulfill
10 years in the making, guys. 10
faces
fucking
of
years.
longtime fans alike. Take back your throne and experience
back the throne.
a brand new kind of fantasy.
I'm hyped now. I'm hyped. Okay. That's what it is. That's all we needed. That's all we needed was a one-on-one Final Fantasy information. Rendering the Walking Dead right now, making sure everything's going on. But you know what, guys? It's crazy. 10 years in the making here. I still remember long ago when all we had was this one cinematic trailer, and things. I remember when it was Final Fantasy 13 Versus. Like, I just remember we had this one crazy cinematic trailer, and I remember even some of the elements are still there, like the whole deal with throwing the sword and you could climb up that particular way. Some stuff has changed since then. Oh, a lot of stuff has changed since then, but I still remember, man, when that game was supposed to be I don't even know why. Like, it was the original reason they called it Final Fantasy 13 Versus, because it had nothing to do, as far as I know, with the whole world Lightning was part of and what have you not. But regardless, it's finally here, making cookies to celebrate Final Fantasy 15 coming out. And I was going back and forth. I had a huge difficulty here trying to figure out which version I was going to buy. Because for those of you that don't know, I live here in Tokyo. And I was going to get the Japanese one, just make it simple. But that goddamn price, it was like 8,800, so it was around 9,000, almost 9,000 yen, which is a lot. A good amount of money. It's, what's the exchange rate right now? It's going to be like around $85 maybe, or something like that. It was extremely expensive. So, that being said, I looked at the American version. I looked at the North American one. I saw it was around $60-something. And I wasn't really sure because the biggest issue for me was, and I mentioned this before with some other people here, is, it's going to keep on beeping, isn't it? Going to be. Yeah, okay, let's wrap it up really quick. I mentioned with some other people, it's like I wanted the Japanese version with the English subtitles, and that was going to be a kind of bother for me. But then I realized now, after watching this 101 version here, like, I think the Judgment Disc was a little bothersome for me here. The Judgment Disc was kind of, I didn't really like the feel because it was a little too, the voices are a little too Japanese, and maybe, I don't want to say generic, but they were very typical. There was something that really stood out about them so much for me. And then now, but the English dub, when I first heard it, I was like, ooh, months ago. But now, hearing everybody's voice, I see how it kind of matches everything going on. So I ended up buying from Amazon the day one North American version with the downloadable content. You get the some special sword that everybody likes. I think it's called the Masume sword. That's the one I ended up getting. I was gonna switch back because my friend just told me that the Japanese version, if you get it right now, I could download it right now and get the Japanese one, but it's like 50-something gigs. I'm like, fuck that, man. I was gonna buy it tomorrow at the local store, but I'm like, $85? Fuck that, man. So I think I'm just going to stick with the day one North American physical disc. I don't know how soon it's going to get here, but I will be streaming it, guys. Make sure you're part of my Twitch. Twitch is Akasan_plays. I'll probably play the first hour or 2 hours on my YouTube channel, and then from there, just take it to Twitch, okay? Alright, guys, very, very, maybe I'll just play the whole game on YouTube. Nah, I don't want to litter the channel with too much gameplay, because there's a problem with that as well. Alright, those cookies are burning. Final Fantasy 15 is finally here, guys. Keep an eye out for some commercials. You never know who you might see. And we'll talk very, very soon. Have you played the game? Let me know what you guys think about it. Please, no spoilers. If you do, we're going to ban you. I'm looking forward to playing with you guys and talking all about it. Talk to you later, guys. 10 years in the making. This day has finally come. Peace. Yeah.
All my friends are heathens. take it slow.